Well, hello there, replay listeners. How are you? Come and join us on the Black Women in Grants TikTok page. Would love to have you here. So excited that you guys are joining me for another chat about grants. Today, I want to talk about the three things that every grant needs you to tell them without telling them. So, I want to break that down, make it make sense, and make it make money for you. Y'all ready? Welcome to the Black Women in Grants page. Make sure you follow this page. We have about 65,000 of you guys here. Turn your notifications on so you know when I'm live. I'm usually live on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I do pop-ups like today. You're welcome. So I've had a very good day. I have not had a nap. I'm here with you again. You're welcome. I wanted to jump on and just chat. I love all things grants and to see Black women funding their business, to see the difference that a check with a comma and a few zeros can make in the transformation of a Black woman-owned small business. Lord have mercy. So, I'm Dr. AJ Austin, creator of this space and the mentorship program over at blackwomeningrants.com, where we have about 278 of you guys with us. We're coming up on our 1 year anniversary and the end of our beta launch. So if you want to get in, get some mentorship around grants and making it a part of your funding for the year, head over to www.blackwomeningrants.com. Claim one of the final scholarship spots available to come join us for only $97 versus the regular price of $997. Again, you're welcome. What's the site you say? www.blackwomeningrants.com. Hallelujah. Okay. So, say hello when you come in. Put hashtag FYP if you know you in the place to be to get the tea about what's going on in these grant streets. Hashtag bars. Number one, every single grant wants you to tell them where you been, what you been doing, where you coming from. That's the Ebonics version. Let me break it down. Let me code switch, customer service voice, professional, you don't sound like you from Atlanta voice, and let you know how this works. When you fill out a small business grant application, you can find grants online with a quick search. Grants for small businesses, grants for Black women, period. That's where the grants reside. Now, when you find a grant and you determine on your own if it's legit or not, or you about to get scammed, hey, you never know. If you want a legit list of grants, head over to blackwomeningrants.com. That's a part of our mentorship. I send you the link every month. We're about to get our new link for the upcoming month, so get ready. Millions of dollars are on this list, and we can vouch for them and tell you who behind the money, okay? Okay. When you find an application for a grant that you do qualify for, the first thing that they want you to tell them is, where have you been? Meaning, what have you been able to do successfully on your own? For example, have you started your business? If you're on here and you have not started your business, put start up in the chat. Start up. A startup business is if your business is still in your head, if it's still on a piece of paper, if it's on a Bapruda, as my little niece used to call it, if it's in a journal, if it's on sheets of paper roaming around your home office, your desk, some book bags, your startup, you have not made money yet, or you're in what's known as the pre-revenue phase. You haven't gotten paid yet. Even still, grants want to know, where you been? What you been doing? Where you coming from? What that means is, what brought you to this point? So let's say you're filling out a grant application and they're like, tell us about yourself and your entrepreneurial journey. They call it the founder story, meaning what made you want to found this business. Even startups need a founder story. There's a reason behind why You really want to start this business using grant funds, etc. So they're like, tell us where you coming from. Where did this idea come from? Where's the passion coming from? What's going to really keep you going in the middle of the night when sales is slow or they are a no-go? Tell us about this business that you want to start. Tell us about your experience. That's for those of you who have started. Put started in the chat if you started your business. Because again, they want to know where you been, what you been doing, and where you coming from. Tell them about your education, meaning have you taken classes? Have you taken certifications? Do you have personal experience in this place? We're talking about 3 E's: education, experience, and your expertise. So whether you're starting a business or you have already started up, tell a grant why you're qualified to start this business. That's where you've been. I've been in school. I've been learning. I've been going through it and writing down my life learned lessons so that I can branch out and start this business and make some shmoney. That's where I've been. I've been working out the details of my business plan. I've been researching the market and seeing if there's a need. I've been growing this idea to fruition. I've been praying. I've been crying. I've been struggling. That's where I've been. Now I'm here. Y'all got it? If you got it, put got it. That's part 1 of what a grant wants on every single grant application. Tell us why you, why now? Where are you coming from? Where have you been? What you been up to? Where did this idea come from? Why you? Why now? What's your experience? What's your expertise? What's your education? Y'all got it? Put got it in the chat. If you hear being nosy, child, hey. But if you're here to learn, you're welcome. So this is part 1 of what should be on every single small business grant application. Whether you tell them where you've been in your founder story or where your company has been as you started it and now you're growing it. If you've started your business, you can always say, we've been building the business. For example, blackwomeningrants.com. For the last year, we've been here on TikTok. We've been here 3 days a week on live, talking to you guys for about an hour for a full year. We've been building our knowledge library of about 200 episodes that we now share in our mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com. We've been giving away scholarships to come join us for a full year for only $97. We've been building that scholarship bank, and now we've given away over $55,000. That's what we've been. That's part of our experience. That's how we've educated ourselves on the market, seeing what was needed and showing up to provide it. So if a grant says, where you been? What you been up to? Where you coming from? That's what we can say. Y'all got it? Put got it if you got it. I see there was a question about if there's a limit on the amount of grants you can receive. There's no limit on the total amount of grants you can receive, but every grant has its own limit because they're like, the grant is $20K. Ain't no more money after $20K for that grant. But get what you do. Go find another grant. And that's unlimited funding, if you will. Makes sense? Are there any questions about what a grant wants to know when they say, tell us about yourself, where you been, what you've been up to, why you started this business? Any questions? Let me know. If you're ready for number 2, put 2 in the chat. And let's talk about the second thing. Every single grant wants to know, whether they ask you or not. Y'all got it? Okay, let me see if we got any comment. Cool. Number 2, they want to know where you are. Where you at? What you doing? What you got going on over there? What that means, in my customer service voice, is tell them what's going on present day. For example, the last 6 months. Over the last 6 months, for Black Women in Grants, we've been crowned Entrepreneur of the Year. We've been selected for a $50,000 grant opportunity to go to round 2, get flued out to California, get paid in 2 checks for $25K. We've been recognized. We've collectively won $178,000. That's what's going on over here. What's going on over there? Where you at? What you doing? What you got going on? So, they want to know where you're coming from, where you been at. Now they want to know where you at. What you doing? Update us. Catch us up like we old friends who never met, because technically you never met. They don't know you. They don't know about your business. So not only are you educating them on your education, your expertise, your experience, you're also telling them what's going on in the moment. In the moment, we're applying for grants and winning them. In the moment, we're applying for business incubators and accelerators, which are business training and development programs, to help us flesh out our business plan. In the moment, like right now, we're doing homework for a coaching program or a training program, or we're hopping on an accountability call every week to stay accountable to the vision that we have for this business. Right now, we're trying to win the grant that you've given us. Right now, we have a goal to apply for this many grants and win this much funding by this time next year. Y'all get it? Y'all got it? Is it sinking in? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? This is number 2 of 3 things that every grant wants to know when you're telling your story, when you're telling your founder's story, when you're telling the story of your business and why you started and why they should give you money. If you've ever wondered what to say on a small business grant application to get them to choose you, if you've ever wondered how to confidently apply for a grant, if you ever thought to yourself, I wonder how I can make my application stand out among the thousands of others that will be in this pile, include these 3 components and you're golden. I sent off a grant application today. My answers were so good. I said, this need to be in somebody's magazine soon. And it will be. It will. So, you want to get to that point where you're so proud of what you put on these applications, because you're proud of where you came from and you're proud of where you are. And if you're ready for number 3, put number 3 in the chat. Or if you got questions about number 2, let me know. What do you think about the SKIP grant? I don't think anything. I think we're talking about what to put on a grant application, even if you apply through SKIP or any other app. I don't think nothing. Are there other platforms we should use to research? Google. Them same grants on SKIP is free on Google. Anybody want number 3 of the 3rd thing to put on a grant application? Put number 3 in the chat. Let me know, and we'll wrap up our chat. Over at blackwomeningrants.com, we have a 1-year-long mentorship. It's only $97, and that's from a scholarship, thanks to our scholarship fund. I really dive deep into the grant game. That's what we call it. That's what you see on your screen. This book here is soon to be released. We have another book called Finding Funding, and it's all about my 25 secrets to finding and securing debt-free, non-traditional funding for your Black, woman-owned, for-profit small business. I've personally won over $63,550 from grants and grant-funded opportunities. That's in my professional life. In my personal life, I've won well over $1 million. So I know how to play the grant game. I got school and housing, and one of the cars I drive today covered through grants and scholarships and all of that good stuff. And I'm happy to teach you what I know over at www.blackwomeningrants.com with our 1-year-long mentorship. Get a scholarship. Regular price for the program is $997. I'm trying to save you almost $1,000. So blackwomeningrants.com is the site, okay? All right. Number 3 that should be on every application, including your education, your experience, and your expertise, plus your present day plans, where you at, what you doing, is what we about to eat at. Y'all remember that little baby? That's my favorite video of him. This baby want to know about your future plans. So does the grant. Where we about to eat at? Where we going? Y'all ever jumped in the car with your mama? She won't tell you where y'all going. She like, either you going or you staying. You better get in this car and close this door. You better put your shoes on. Let's go. Where we finna go? I need to know, because I need to plan my day. Well, a grant want to know, where we finna go? Where we about to eat at? What that means is they want to know, how are you going to grow your business, with or without their money? Because if they give you their money, now they're a part of your investors, and they're like, oh, where we about to eat at? Because whatever you do from that point on is a reflection of their brand as well, because you're using some of their funding to do it. You get it? Put got it if you got it. Got it. And so that means that you have to have a vision for your business. You have to be able to sell that vision for your business. Sell it so well, either on video if they're asking for a video essay, or on paper if they're asking for a written essay on the grant application. And they're like, take us with you, meaning let's dream together. Let's do what's called vision casting, where you cast this big vision in front of us and take us there in mind's eye only. Show us how the money that we give you through this grant is going to help you achieve the growth of your company, the startup of your company, the success of your company over the next 1 year, 3 years, or 5 years plus. How can you take this investment and multiply it to start leaving a legacy through your business thanks to our grant funds? Y'all got it? Put got it if you got it. This is some good stuff. I should be charging y'all. You're welcome. Because I know it's good. And I ain't even write down my notes. This is freestyling from the heart in my experience, okay? So this is what I teach in our mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com. We dive really deep into these concepts, because this is part of telling what we call a compelling story. There are 3 parts to every compelling story. These are just 3 components that goes into that 3-part compelling story. And you're telling a grant where you've been, where you are, and where we about to eat at. Y'all got it? She said pay her. She's a real one. Get the access. Thank you. Appreciate it. We got bills over here. What questions can I answer for you guys about anything we've talked about so far? This was just the pop-up live. I'm fighting a nap. I ain't gonna go to sleep because I just ate. And I know if I go to sleep and wake up on a full stomach, I'm gonna be hungry again. I ain't ready to be eating and cooking again, so I'm gonna stay up. What questions y'all got? Let me know. I'm happy to answer them. I love engagement. If not, we'll go ahead and wrap up and give me back the rest of my time, and I'll do the same for you. Anybody need a recap? I'm happy to recap. Just put recap in the chat. I want to make sure that you got what you came for, even if you paying with your time and your attention, and you ain't multitasking. Okay. Any questions? Okay, Gina says she want to recap. Gina, where you been? What you been doing? Where you coming from? That's the recap number 1, because that's what a grant wants to know. That means they want to know where you been. How did you get here? What brings you here to start this business? Then they want to know, what you doing? What y'all got going on over there? What's up? That means, where are you current day? How much money have you made? How many people have you served? How much development have you done in your business? How much training have you done? How much funding have you already received? What have you done? Tell us some good news. Have you taken classes, gotten certified, helped the community? Put all that in that part of your story, your essay answers on these small business grant applications. Then they want to know, child, where we going? What we about to eat at? That means sell us on your future plans. Tell us what we about to do so we can set our schedule. What accordingly? And they're like, if we're going to invest in this, show us the vision. Cast that net wide. Show them expansion. We want to go global, international. We want to buy land and build this. We want to help the world do this, this, and this. Sell that vision, sis. That's what gets you paid. So that's the recap of the 3 things that even if a grant don't ask, tell them. They like to see a plan for you continuing on to success. There's one grant that I read about recently, and they make you agree that you will still be in business 1 year from the day they write you the check, because they want to know that you in it for the long haul, not just in it for the money. Any other questions? Let me know. If you're over at www.blackwomeningrants.com claiming one of the final scholarships there that let you come hang out with us for a year, let me know. Let me give you a shout out and help you get logged into our learning portal. And I hope you got your emails open, because I'm about to send an email soon updating you with some new grants on the horizon and keeping you posted with what's going on over here. And what we about to eat at. Okay, no, for real, what we about to eat at. Because I got to find some more vegan spots here in Atlanta. But, what questions y'all got? Any questions? Number 2, recap, is, what you doing? What you got going on over there? What y'all up to? Meaning, where are you present day? What have you successfully put into motion the last few months in your business? They may ask you about milestones you've accomplished, partnerships you're proud of. All of that goes into what you're doing. What's up over there? Tell us about your business. Anything you celebrating, any wins. That's what number 2 recap is. I tried to break it down real simple. Y'all think we need a part 2 in a future live? In a future live, we're going to talk about our resumes for grants. Someone asked me before, do you need a resume for a grant? You do, but not the kind you thinking. So we're going to break down what a grant resume looks like in a future live. Okay, she said we need a part 2. We're going to do a part 2 coming up for this to help y'all break it down, because them stories are the vital parts of winning a grant. We got so many grant winners in our community, like Deanna Joy. She's won a total of $76,000, okay? Gina, if you're struggling with your business plan, we have created partnerships with other coaching programs that help you with parts of your business plan. So check out blackwomeningrants.com, grab one of those scholarships, and link up with our network of trainers and coaches and mentors and accountability partners and anything else you can think of that will support you in that part of your journey, because that's an overwhelming task. And we need a team to help you with that, okay? So don't try to do it on your own, unless you just want to. That's up to you. But there are free resources built into the mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com, www.blackwomeningrants.com. Any final questions before I go? Any ahas or takeaways from anything you've learned from today? Let me know. I'm glad y'all here. We about to go, though. Where we about to eat at? Did you learn anything? Did this help you at all? Kind of have an aha moment, a little takeaway? Let me know. If you don't follow this page, make sure you follow this page. And then if you are one of our mentees, girl, tell somebody. My favorite email came through yesterday of one of our mentees who is winning grants, honey. She said, I want to pay it forward and pay for my friend to go through the mentorship. Tell me the process. So tell somebody about it. Because somebody told you about something that's done blessed you at some point in your life, right? Okay. She said, I've learned today. Thank you very much. You are very welcome. Well, that's all I got for you guys. I usually hang out for about an hour, but not today. Not today. I'm sitting in front of the fan. I'm cold. It feels good, though. I got some ice cream from Chick-fil-A. So I'm saving that for in a minute. So yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 11 a.m. is my regular scheduled program, Eastern Standard Time. Follow this page, turn your notifications on. Meet me over at www.blackwomeningrants.com, and I'll see y'all soon. Have a phenomenal rest of your day. Bye, future grant winners.